Hello and welcome again to Not Fake News. Got an article by Paris Wade. Breaking. The media doesn't want you to see this one thing about the judges that blocked Trump's travel ban. Yeah. These two crooks. Two of the three judges that ruled in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals against Trump were appointed positions by two of the most liberal presidents ever. Judge William Canby was appointed by President Jimmy Carter in 1980 and is now plays the second role as the Crypt Keeper. He has a huge history in fighting for liberal causes. He helped establish the Peace Corps in Africa. Doesn't he just look like he really cares about African people? He's a super progressive, super. Judge Michael T. Friedland was nominated under Barack Obama to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. It's no surprise why he struck down the travel ban. She was a member of the American Constitutional Society for Law and Policy. It's a progressive organization according to the Senate Judiciary Committee. The last judge is an elitist shill. His name is Judge Richard R. Clifton. He was appointed by George W. Bush. This is why Trump's travel ban was overturned today.
He may by proclamation, and for such period as he shall deem necessary. So here it is. People coming in. Suspend the entry of all aliens, right? That's what it says. It's not like, again, a bad high school student would understand this. Anybody would understand this. If these judges wanted to, in my opinion, help the court in terms of respect for the court, they do what they should be doing. I think our security is at risk today, and it will be at risk until such time as we are entitled and get what we are entitled to as citizens of this country.
Share this with everywhere. Share this everywhere with everyone, patriots. The war has just begun. We will not back down. The Democrats have played their cards too soon. Let's get this post to 1 million shares and show them we will not back down, and the Democrats won a stacked deck. Next story we have here is by Paris Wade at Liberty Writers News. Mainstream media is dead. Look how Trump just put the nail in their coffin. The New York's Slimes is failing. They recently published an article saying that Donald Trump has brought them more subscribers in 3 months than all of 2015. They are claiming that they got 276,000 new digital-only customers. Get ready to share this article. We need to get it to Donald Trump. They're doing so well that they emptied 8 of their floors of the New York Slimes building to help generate significant rental revenue. Really? Most of the internet traffic to the Washington Compost, the New York Slimes, and the Guardian comes from China. China. The most traffic they get. I guess someone in China, like a leader, told everyone in China, because it's a communist country, we're going to kill you if you don't all go on CNN and make them money. And don't forget to cry if one of your leaders is sick or dies. Here are the rankings beginning in 2016. Can you see that? It's hard to see. We're going to zoom in for you guys. Alright. 2016, or in 2016, February, 2016, December. Okay, so this is New York Slimes, Washington Compost, The Guardian. I don't know what we're looking at, but you can analyze it further. Here are the rankings for February 2016. This is last year, remember. Okay, so this is February 2016, and then this is in late December, right? 2016, I don't know. They were doing better in February. Uppity, up. What is that? 150, and now it's down. All right. You can see huge uptick in traffic in December. Here's a look at the sites when compared to the general site traffic across the internet. Has Trump destroyed the Washington Compost, the Guardian, and the New York Slimes all in one shot? Share the good news. Here's a video to help explain the data better, because I didn't make any sense. Are
Hey, y'all. Tom.
fake news sites buying clicks from China? Okay, I wasn't far off.
Thomas Dillingham checking in here. Just ran across some interesting information. Alexa is an Amazon service that I use for my customers to help me identify where their website is and what we can do to improve their site and make their site more efficient, so on and so forth. So I've got you live screen of my computer screen here, and I'm gonna step you through a few things. We're gonna start off with telegraph.co.uk. You'll notice this website was ranked around 295 in August, and then they've kind of been on a downtrend. You'll notice the election seemed to have an impact where they got a big bump, and then they've been continuing on a downtrend. 25th, 26th, you'll see an uptick, and then again a downtrend. They're ranked 398 in the world, and 39 in the UK right now.
I saw that uptick was like a dot.
UK, and then they have about 24% from the United States, which seems reasonable. Now, the bounce rate's kind of important. What is a bounce rate? A bounce rate determines if somebody goes to a website and then they leave after the first page. That's how many people went to their site, read the article, and left. So 76.5%, 3 out of 4, go to this website and leave. That's actually not a very good bounce rate. 70% or less is ideal. 76.5 means that you don't really have a loyal following. It's more of a hype-based website. And that's not necessarily a bad thing for advertisers, but I wanted to point this out, and I wanted to start with this site because we're going to look at something very interesting. Now, before we get too far along, you'll notice that this Baidu has some links, or however you pronounce that. There's 120,000 links, other sites or other site links back to the Telegraph, which is kind of important because it kind of gives you an idea of what their saturation is like. This tells us where people visit, so 97% of their traffic go directly to, and then very, very few other parts like Jobs, TV Guide, iTelegraph, so it's very low. That's important. So let's start with our favorite. We love to bash on fake news, the Washington Post. They did a number on some friends.
I'm trying to zoom in for you, but it's hard
to read. I won't get into their names, but they absolutely decimated those guys with a hit piece. If it was me, I would have sued them for libel, but it's not me, and I'm not going to name the name. I'll just say that the Washington Post wrote a hit piece on some friends of mine. So we're going to start with these guys, and we're going to point something out that's very interesting here. They're ranked 123 in the globe. Oh, but looky here, around December the 22nd, 25th, 26th, all of a sudden they just take off. Well, what's going on? Oh, wait a minute. They're ranked 57 in China. 123 in the world, but 57 in China? What? Wait a minute. But over the past 30 days, their monthly unique visitor metric for the United States is, oh, wait, that's for the advanced plan only, because I got the cheap Alex plan. But here we go. Their 58.9% of their traffic comes from China. Oh, and they conveniently have a 65.2% bounce rate. That means that
even Chinese don't want to watch.
People visit their site and leave, but 35 out of 100 people stay to visit their site, and then their page view per visitor is 3. So the visitors that come look at 3 pages on an average daily basis. That could easily be spoofed.
Yep. Say
you were running bots in China. I don't know, but it sure is suspect to me. So we'll scroll on down and say search traffic is only 10% from Google, of course. Google has, Google News, which a lot of people use. Then we'll look at their site linking. Now, they've got this Chinese site here. They also have Pornhub. Interesting. Why is Pornhub linking to the Washington Post? Kind of makes you go, It makes me go, So
That's the Washington Post. Now, my second least favorite newspaper is the New York Times, which Donald Trump calls this the failing New York Times. Let's have a look at them. Interesting. Similar pattern. December 26th-ish. They take off around Christmas time. They got a Christmas present from somebody. They took off 81. Oh, look at that. They're 38 in China. I thought the New York Times was banned in China. I don't know. Maybe not. 49.2% of their traffic, almost half, comes from China. Their bounce rate is 59.90%. Wow. That means somebody's clicking and going to at least 3 page views, which is good for advertisers, right? Because they have loyalty. But China, what U.S. company wants to advertise into China? Just saying. So let's scroll on down. Oh, they have 306,000 backlinks. Oh, look at there. This is this Chinese site. And again, like Pornhub. Why is Pornhub backlinking to the New York Times? What could they possibly be backlinking to the New York Times for? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? So let's look at TheGuardian.com. The Guardian ranked 111, same pattern, December 26th. China, 52. China, 57%. 3.3 page views, 60% bounce rate. How convenient. Now, I haven't gotten into this before, but I want you to say, how fast is the site? They say it's very slow. 84% of the sites on the internet are faster. So we're going to come back to the rest of those and do that in a minute. So let's look at some of their competitors. How about CNN?
You know what's messed up about Chinese clicks? After an hour, you want more clicks.
CNN.com. Oh, look at that. They've been going down. Since the same time frame as they went up, these guys went down. They're ranked 18.
That is interesting. That is interesting.
They're only 105 globally, but 67% of their customers come from the United States. Their bounce rate's 50%, which is really good, but their daily page views is only 2.47. Well, that's interesting. If the daily page views is only 2.47, but the bounce rate is 50%, how is the other site have a higher bounce rate but a higher page views? I can tell you how. How could the Washington Post have like a 3-point-something page views, but then the bounce rate be higher? It's simple. They have a smaller group of people clicking on multiple sites. In other words, clicking on multiple links back to back to back to back to back to back to raise their daily page views up. They intentionally skewed the numbers. At least that's what it looks like. I mean, look, what do I know? But the facts are right here.
Oh, you're damn right. You're right about this.
You don't notice any upstream links to Pornhub. Pornhub's not here. This Baidu or whatever that is linked back to it, for sure. Okay? Let's look at some of their other competitors. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't even know.
Let's take a look at Politico. Politico.com. Okay? Let's have a look at Politico. Look at that. They've been on the nosedive too. 749, 158 in the U.S., 78% U.S., bounce rate 68%, page views 1.74.
Wow.
That is a more natural number. Page views 1.74 per user with a bounce rate of about 67.8%.
Okay.
That's actually an okay number for a website, although, you know, the red thing here just says that it's going up because that's bad. No Pornhub, just want to point that out. And no China links. Okay? We're going to take a look at the site speed here at Politico as far as their speed goes. Look at that, 55% slower. They actually have a better quality website based on that. CNN.com. I want to look at their speed of their site. This is the last stuff I want to touch on. Look at that. CNN, better than 50% of the websites on the internet. Okay? Huffington Post. Huffington Post, 202. Downtrend, same thing. Go all the way down. Look at the speed of their site. 54% are slower than them. They're on the upper half. Okay? And then let's go back to these funny websites, the ones that have issues. The Washington Post. Here we go. Washington Post,
Going up.
and their website is 86% of sites on the internet are faster. It's in the lower
Right.
10%.
That's well. I'll tell you right now. That's because they have all of those disgusting ads on there that pop up and force you to click on them. It's a nightmare.
New York
And I'm
Times.
talking about all the sites that have the uplink do that. They're terrible.
Times.com. Quality of their website. Take a look at the bottom.
Uplink,
84%. The
slow.
Guardian.
There you go. Guardian's going to be really slow
the
too.
Guardian's website. Looky there. And I'm
84,
going to do my friends
80
over at
something.
Liberty Riders a solid here. 84%
Wow.
of the Guardian. And then let's take a look at Liberty Riders News, my friends over there.
Hell yeah.
And we'll close the video out with them. Now they're ranked 42-22. They've been on a nosedive too. I wonder why. Scroll down, 77% more natural page view. So they're working on their thing. They're a young site. And then let's go down here to their speed. Look at that. They are the fastest website. No, they're not. But whatever. They're 61% slower. Whatever. You get the idea. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good. That's odd, right? Here you could see the traffic jump from 5.1% to 49.2%. All of the site traffic in the last 2 months comes from China. The NYT blocked in China in 2012, according to the NYT, the New York Slimes. So the Chinese most likely know something about this. When the Chinese government began blocking the Times website in 2012, it also prevented users with Times apps from downloading new content. The Washington Post and the Guardian aren't blocked. The huge increase in traffic has bumped each site on Alexa by 38%. This means that either the mainstream media sites are cooking their books and deceiving their advertisers, or something more mysterious is going on. We need to get this to Trump. This is the nail in the coffin for the Washington Post, the New York Slimes, and the Guardian. Help us get it to Trump by doing the following. 1. Turn on your comment below. Turn off the lying media. Share this article with 3 of your friends. And if we share this 1 million times, then Trump will see this and nail the fake news media for good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Then hit the little bell next to the subscribe button to get the new breaking videos that we're making each day. Please give us a like if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News. Good night.